G'day guys, welcome back. Welcome to Pouring Your Heart Out. I am going to show you something real quick. I and my husband Dave are going on a 3-night cruise out of Brisbane on Royal Caribbean or Royal Caribbean, whichever you prefer, Quantum of the Seas, the biggest cruising ship in Australia. So very, very excited. Now, when I look through my screen up here, onto my phone, it looks okay, but you may be seeing like a wave type of effect. I'm going to try and zoom in so it's not too bad for you. But I wanted to share with you something that I had kind of struggled with first time cruising with Royal Caribbean, the check-in. And the most important, the arrival time at the cruise terminal for you to actually embark, okay, on Royal Caribbean's Quantum of the Seas. So what I did was, now 45 days before your cruise date, you can actually go in and you can select your arrival time at the cruise terminal in Brisbane. So what I did was I set my alarm for just after midnight on the 45 days prior. I woke up, I went into my app, Royal Caribbean app, and I selected check-in. Now I have already done this, so I won't be able to show you exactly what I did. So it comes up with this, the travel info, the arrival time, and then your health status. So don't worry about the travel info for now. Jump straight in for your arrival time. I have already done this. As I said, I got the earliest I could, 11:30 a.m. So if I go and click on arrival time now, it's just going to show me what other times are still available. But obviously I don't want any of those because I've got the early ones. So don't click on those again. All right. So we've got that. So as soon as you select your time, you can save it. You need to, see there's me there. You need to go down and you need to do your partner as well. So you need to click on your partner's time as well, or whoever else is in your group. Don't just do you and then go to bed. Do both of you. And then you can go to bed. And then the next day, come back, or whenever you want to, click on travel info, and then that's where you put in your details. Now, because the Royal Caribbean is a US company, when you go into travel info, it'll ask for your passport. Don't give your passport. Get your driver's license out. Don't take a photo of it. It really doesn't work, like for you to scan it. Just type in your driver's license number. Or for a child, you can put in the Medicare card number, okay? And then that's all you need to do. The health status, you can't do that until one day before you cruise. So mine is the 18th. Not quite sure what that is, but I'll find out. But this has been a big learning curve for me because I've never done this before, so I thought I'll just help you out. For those that are interested, we'll go back. So that's check-in done. Dining, you can go to... It gives you a list of all the different restaurants. Now, it might just go a bit weird here with me zooming out. So there's the different restaurants that you can go to. Some you pay for, some are free, included in your cruise. The Windjammer, that's the main buffet. You can go up here to the main dining room. So it's on two decks, 3 and 4. When I booked my cabin, I could not select the time that I wanted to dine, my time. So I think I had to put in like 5:30 or something like that, which I don't want. So when I get on board, I'll just go to the restaurant and say, hey, look, I'd like to change it to 6:30, and that'll be fine. So if you actually go to the restaurant, and you can click on menu, you can. I was just interested, like, I know I could just wait and see, but I thought, because the restaurants, the ones that are included, they all have the same menu, okay? It's not like you go to different restaurants and you have a different menu. If you go to the paid restaurants, yes, there is a different menu, but with the included ones, it's the same menu. So if you want specific things, you can have a look on day 1, day 2, and day 3 and see what there is, and then you can kind of decide which restaurant you want to go to. Oh look, tiramisu, it's only on night 3, so make sure that you have that on night 3. So yeah, it's you don't have to do that, but it's a little bit of fun. So there is, in Australia we have entrees. They call them appetizers. And then the entrees here are our mains. And then there's like the vegan ones as well, and there's vegetarian ones. And then there's the premium selections where you can actually pay, you know, if you want your lobster and things like that. Key lime pie, royal cheesecake, Boston cream pie, and then there's, you know, there's always a vegan option as well. So you can choose those 3 different days, which is exciting. There's no drink package on a 3-night cruise. So yeah, we just have to pay for my cocktails as I go along. What else did I want to show you? I have, that's the check-in, that's the dining. I have booked my internet as well. I booked that ahead of time, so you just click on that. And I got the Voom Surf Plus Stream, $30 a night. That's reserved. And what I did was, because I need to stay in contact with home and my dogs and my business, I kind of need to have the internet. Even though it's just a 3-night getaway, I still need it. So that's it there. And I got one with 2 devices, so one for me and one for my husband. So I got the Voom Surf and Stream Voyage package, 2 devices, which means I can have one on my phone and my husband can have one on his phone. If you don't do that, if you've only got one device, I'll have to log out and then Dave will have to log in on his, and you have to just share it, which is fine if that's what you want. But if you both want to be on at the same time, you need to get the 2-device one. Okay, that's the cheapest way. Alrighty. Now, parking. When I went online to, oh, there's other things here I'll have to tell you about the shows as well. So much to tell you, and I've been so excited. I've been watching all these videos, and I'm on a chat group on Facebook, you know, talking about with other people that are going on the same cruise. You can chat to each other. It's a lot of fun. So there's a few different options for parking. For me, I'm on the Sunshine Coast. I'm about an hour north of the Brisbane Cruise Terminal. So when I booked, because I was pretty late in booking my cruise, all the good car parks were full, okay? Like P1, P2, P3, all full. There was a dedicated cruise parking for selected cruises, and one of them was for the Quantum of the Seas cruise, and it's called Park and Cruise. And you can ring up, you can book through the website for Wilson's, or you can call them. I just booked online through Wilson's, and you just select that one. So basically it's just down from the cruise terminal. You can park your car there and they will shuttle you in. So yeah, nice and easy. Park and cruise. But for my next cruise that's coming up in April, I booked P1 because you can now book 6 months in advance for Wilson's instead of 3 months in advance. So anyway, that's that. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you was I have got myself this. So what it is it's a phone holder. So I'm going to video some of my cruise for you because I enjoy doing it, and I think you guys might enjoy it as well. So obviously the camera's there, so you would need to, you know, get onto your video, press record, or get your video organized. This opens up. I got it on Amazon. I'll link it for you down below. It's a silicone strap. This piece actually comes out. You just click that button and this piece comes out, but I can actually fit that over my head. But if you're a gentleman and you've got a bigger head, then you'd have to unclip it. But you can just pop your phone in there like that, and off you go. So I'll have this around my neck, videoing everything I go. I'll have hands free, and wherever I go, whichever way I turn, you'll be able to see what I can see. So really looking forward to that. So yeah, before you pop it over your head, you know, you can go in there and select your video and that, and then once it's on your head, all you have to do is go, well, mine's voice sensitive. I just have to say record video, and it starts recording. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I am going to go and start packing, so I'll show you a few of the little cruisy things that I have bought, and we'll start packing. So I'll see you all soon for that. I nearly forgot. When you go into your let's see, we've done the internet, the daily planner, day 1. Now I have booked myself in to the Star Water show at 8:30. You could have the 6:30 one, which I'll be having dinner at that time, so I didn't want to do that. It goes for 45 minutes. It's on deck 5 and it's at the 270 venue. So I've booked myself in for the 8:30 one, so I can go after dinner, or we can go after dinner. So that's all that's on day 1. So day 2, it tells you there's the Flow Rider surfy thing, the Ripcord iFly, those are all booked out. Royal Society of Puzzles, it's like an escape room type game thing for groups of people. Those are all booked out. Cupcake decorations, more iFly, more puzzles. So there's quite a few, every hour or so. All booked out by now though, because we're going next week. But if you wanted to do one of those, you could. So that's day 2. You can go to day 3, and again, it will show you everything that's available on day 3. And then entertainment, click up here, entertainment. We'll go to day 1. There's the Star Water show I was telling you about. Day 2, oops, it's not showing anything. Don't know what happened to day 2. Mustn't be on day 2. Okay, so day 3. Day 3, it's on at 7:30 and 9:30. So I picked the one that was on at 8:30. So it mustn't be on day 2. It must be something else. So that's in the smaller theatre room or venue. The main theatre, you can't book anything online. You just turn up. So I would suggest getting there half an hour earlier to see the show and to do bingo and all that kind of thing. So looking forward to it. Okay, let's go pack.